Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project planning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about my fun-sized palette for the month of November. And this is the Pan That Palette collab with the Pantastic Ladies, which was created by Jackie Lutens. And of course, a Pan That Palette runs as a physical year, or a fiscal year, I should say. Oh gosh, it's been a day already. But I am using the Midnight Voyage eyeshadow palette from Pat McGrath, and I have really enjoyed this palette a lot. It's taught me a lot in the process. This teeny tiny, less than palm-sized palette has taught me that I don't ever want to do a Pan That palette anytime in the near future. I have really loved using this palette. It's been fantastic. I'm not finished, so I'm not trying to say I'm done right now. I will show you in a second where I'm at. But it's been a journey, and as much as I've loved using this almost every single day, it gets to a point where everything else gets neglected. And I miss like touching and playing with other shadows. So it started off at 45.6 grams total, including the packaging, everything, of course. Last month we were at 40.5 grams, and I am now at 40.31 grams, and this is where I am at. I did not think I was going to get that far, but I decided to use this as much as I could on my outer corner, sometimes reapplying throughout the day, and I now see that I may be able to finish this by the end of December. It's at the point I'm going to have to repress it. You can almost see, I think I'm literally touching the bottom of the palette on this one side at the very, very bottom. And then on this side, you can see it's really coming down from the top. So I'm working along the sides. It's incredibly hard to get product out of this now. So I will have to remove that and like, oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart. Just the whole sequence of this video. But I'm going to have to repress this. Probably after I'm done this video, honestly, because I want to keep using it and I want to continue and making sure that I'm done it by the end of the month. So we're now at 40.31. So close to being done this. It said there was only 3 grams of product in here, but I've already used just under 5.69 grams of product ish, something like that. I can't even quite remember, but anyways, just under 5 or just over 5 grams, and that's telling me there's still more in there. Like, it could be the temperature, I don't even know, but there's more than 3 grams of product in there. So I'm really excited for the fact that this is almost over. One more month I have left with this palette, and I've been having a lot of fun in November and December actually getting to use everything else in my collection, because all of the other shades in this palette are done. So as you can see, I don't have any, these are all pans. I don't have any other eyeshadows physically in here anymore, just the one dark shade, and I knew I was going to play around with that for the rest of the year, but I didn't know if I was going to be able to finish it, and seeing it used like that is just really, like, when it's the last shadow in a palette, you kind of just want to get it done. You just want to use it. And I have no other way to use that but on my eyes. So, and that's the only way I want to use it. And I appreciate everyone who has submitted some suggestions. But I want to continue using it as an eyeshadow because I have a plethora of other brow products, hair products, all that kind of stuff that I don't want to franken it and use it for anything else. No multi-purpose using, especially because I want to actually use the palette on my eyes as a Pan That palette. So really, really excited about the progress that I've made there. But I do have one more palette to talk about, and that is the Pat McGrath. This is the, what is it? Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity. And this is one of the holiday palettes. I believe it was 2021. Her first holiday palette that I'm aware of ever. And this is what it looks like inside. It's absolutely fabulous. I've used this so much. I can't even tell you. I have used this so much. It's probably still looking relatively new, but there's so much use in this palette. It's unbelievable. I've been absolutely loving this bottom shade here. And this one here, oh my gosh, I did not know that was a duochrome, but it's like a gold to almost like a reddish kind of shade. I don't even know if I'll be able to show it to you what it looks like. Will you be able to see the shift? I don't think you're going to be able to see the shift. On the eyes you can. So I'm not sure why here I can't even get the shift out, but it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And then this one is like my absolute favorite, of course, this one here. But there's like 1, 2, 3, for sure 3 duochromes in here. And then the rest are just really fantastic. Now, at the same time, this is getting older. And I'm glad I started using it. And I think I'm going to continue using this into January. I'll use it, of course, in December because I'm using this for 3 months. I should say that. Oh my gosh. So this one I'm bringing in for 3 months. It's not a Pan That palette for the entire year for anyone who's new to my channel. Kim and Andrea and I. Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty. Andrea is from Pretty as a Peacock, but she's no longer updating right now. We are using a palette every quarter, and this is the one for the last quarter of the year. And this palette is for the sort of title and genre of either something that's a limited edition or you can't get anymore, like discontinued. So you cannot get this anymore unless you find someone selling it on Mercari or whatever. I'm from Canada. I don't have Mercari. But unless you find someone who's physically selling this palette, you will not be able to purchase it anymore. So that's why I put it in here. And I'm so glad I did because this pairs so well with the last shade that's in here. And that's how I use so much of it. Now, the weight is weird. So this initially weighed in at 283.1 and it's now weighing at 283.2 even though I've used it for 2 months. Really strange, and I have used it a lot. I've used it a lot. So I'm a little bit stranged out about that. I'm not sure why. Like, I will try and show you guys the shades I've used. I've used this red, I've used this bronzy shade, I've used the champagne shade, I've used the gold shade, I have used this shade, this shade, this shade, this shade over here, definitely this shade like 5 to 6 times a month. I've used this shade, which when I look at it, it looks like a raspberry color. When you see it in here, it's like a shiny goldish color. I've also used this pink and this shade. So, oh, this is another one that's a duochrome. This one here is... This one, actually, this one might be the one that is this the one that I liked? Yeah, this is the one that I thought was really cool. It's kind of bronzy when you look at it that way, but it's very raspberry when you look at it this way. So very, very orangey bronze and then very like raspberry, almost maroon red. So this one too is a duochrome, which I'm not sure you're going to be able to really, maybe you'll see it. Oh yeah. You can definitely see there's the red and there's the copper. Oh yeah. But anyhow, I have used these so many times and I'm so disappointed that I'm showing more weight in this. But if you have these palettes, please use them. I have been using it with glitter base and it is fabulous. It is so wonderful. So that's definitely what I suggest when you're using this, is something to extra help hold it down, because I feel like it's getting too old and the bond is not helping anymore. It just falls off your face. So if you have a glitter base, or if you don't, get a really cheap one. Like the NYX one is really good and super inexpensive. I have really old ones from Too Faced, which are, I'm so disappointed they don't have them anymore. I wish they would bring that item back, but unfortunately they didn't. But I will say that this is absolutely a great palette, and I'm happy that I'm able to use it now. And I'm very happy that I'm almost done that other eyeshadow palette. So I hope you guys stick around. If you have not hit that subscribe button, please do so. And I would love it and appreciate it so much if you would hit the like button, because it helps out my channel. It's absolutely free to do. And it's Christmas. It's the month of giving. It's the month of love and sharing. So come on now. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. I appreciate you joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.